gonna keep up the grind. I'm going against Lexi.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. That's a good-looking shot there. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That one should find the surface. Oh, right by the hole.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under-par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for first. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Lovely effort, that. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Putting for birdie. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in 4th place. Starting to look really good.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Wow, what a shot. And he's down there. You got to read.
Has to putt this one downhill.
Go on, get in the hole.
There you go.
That's making a big statement here today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Currently at 3 under for the day. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That's heading for the fairway. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Going with the 4-iron here. Yeah, a quality shot, that. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. This is a good chance. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical. And that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Yes.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Sit.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Shit.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Just a short putt remaining here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
That's tidy. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Terrible.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, almost went in. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Better than most.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Good shot there, Beamer. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Well, she's got that 4th place spot now.
That is a touch of class from the bunker. And back to the play, shall we? Second shot here on the 7th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, so close.
Fuck.
Putting for a par here. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Now 5 shots up after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, just missed. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is their look at birdie. It's looking solid.
Super shot that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He sits in first position. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Too much.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Sitting at 7 under, currently in top spot. Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, what a stroke. That's well holed. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 11th. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
You'll take the tap in for par any day. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Opting for the 4-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Here's Lexi Thompson. Ooh. Ha. Right at it from out of the bunker. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Come on, come on. Oh, you
Ouch,
suck.
that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 13th. Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at -7. Currently in the lead. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And back to the course with the live action. 16 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Ooh, nice line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently at 7 under for the day. Next up is this par 4 hole. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
Get that.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Oh, nice looking putt. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
That's nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Going with the 5-wood.
Sit.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
It was on a good line. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
Come on.
Okay, steady now.
Fuck. Lauren Greens. Lauren Greens.
This next putt is for bogey.
Birdie to bogey.
And that was a bogey by
Done that in
Almeida,
real
so the
golf.
rest of the field feeling
Birdie
a
to
little
bogey.
opportunity here to close the gap.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
That's frustrating. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Too much.
That should set up another chance.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Let's see. Fuck.
Oh, I like the look of this.
Nice.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And let's have one more look at that shot.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. Sitting at 8 under. Outright first here.
Let's see.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Sit. Right.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
It's on a great line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Okay. Push it right.
A chance to chip in here and snatch the title.
Let's see.
This is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
Looking good.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. Now listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
All right. Grind, grind, grind.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you.
Well struck. Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Currently 1 under for the event. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Great shot. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the 5-wood.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And he's hit that inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, just missed. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Yes, they've made it.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Here's Xander Schauffele.
Wow, what a save.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
That's not the one he wanted.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Shit.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Sit. Yeah.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but for also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Good looking putt. And there it is. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Great touch.
Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This 4th, there's a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Hmm.
What a shot! Almost
Oh!
went in the bucket. Nicely done. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Well, this one's going right at the
I
flag.
hit the sweet spot, baby.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one started out on a good line.
Oh!
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of 2 halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry.
Oh.
This is a very difficult
Stay
par
right
5.
over.
Don't make any bones about it.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Let's see.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Yeah.
That was special. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele,
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
playing their 5th shot. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Okay. This is pretty.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's a bit disappointing. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Okay.
That's some good golf right there. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently leading by 2. Opting for the 6-iron.
You can left. Come on, sit.
Handy effort, that one. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, so
Oh, you
close.
fuck.
6 feet remaining to the cup. That was a gallant attempt.
That's so bad.
And this one is for bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. He's currently in a share of top spot. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Nicely done.
Currently -5 in a share of the lead. looks to be going with the 6-iron. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Ooh, right by the hole. And this putt coming up for his par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Shot.
Oh, well played. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
And as we continue alongside the beach, the coastline here, it is a spectacular scene, the 10th, isn't it?
It certainly is. I don't know if I love any hole more at Pebble Beach than this one right here. You want to aim down the left-hand side, but avoid those big bunkers. And from there, you want to try and land it short of the screen and bounce it on. Anything landing on the green, though, could go shooting over the green and into a nasty spot.
Not bad. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Okay.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one heading towards the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Ouch.
God.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nice stroke. Nicely holed. And for par. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Nice little par putt here.
Go in. Well, this was the conundrum, wasn't it? When the new rule came in, did they leave the flag stick in or do they take it out? I'm pretty sure they wish they would have taken it out there. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. From about 100 yards. He
didn't get
leads the
that.
field by a stroke. Good sounding strike, that one. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Nice. It's going to birdie
That's
it.
an absolute ripper. What a shot. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Nice.
Stop it. What a way to make your par.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
By 1.
Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Okay.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, you fucking mother.
Putting for par. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Yep.
Where did that come from? That's not his style.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is looking pretty good in the air. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Right.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. putting for birdie here. Okay,
Oh, give me what?
3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And now that finds him in first place.
Jesus Christ, I can't get ahead.
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Nice.
Oh, that was pure. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. Rolling end to end, it's looking nice.
Missing it left, missing it right.
This is a par putt.
Unbelievable.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Too much. Yep. Now I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Now I'm in trouble.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
I guess. I don't know. Let's see.
That got caught up in a few of the branches.
All right, I'm on the
That
green.
was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Let's make par.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Not a bad line, this. That's a good putt to make, that one. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Come
Going
on.
with the 7. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, stop it. What a shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just
Oh, you fucking kidding me? I've missed so many putts today. It's insane. Fuck, could be the black fucking hole.
Yeah, well
Still can't
hold.
get in.
Let's move on to the next. Currently 6 under for the event.
Got 1 stroke lead. Come on. Fucking cock.
Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Oh, well done. Going with the 5-wood.
It's leaking. It's leaking. Come on, stay right. Sit.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
What's a strange miss there, Luke? They've been hitting the greens all day long.
A chance to chip in here for all the glory. This putt for him to win the event. Hang on, this looks pretty hand.
There we
you
go.
can start etching that name into the wall of champions.
Right.
Forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
All right, time for
And
that.
Rich,
I
they
got
only
2
had a
rounds
narrow
in.
margin the entire back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Skills, shoes, hat, money, 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 money. All right, the next one is a WM Phoenix Open. All right, that's it. Tonight, after dinner tonight, I'll get back on overnight.